The end of 2019 is packed full of amazing game releases, but there's one in particular that I am most excited for. Hello everyone, my name's Adam and welcome to TimeLag Gaming. So my most anticipated games for the rest of 2019 are Astral Chain, Link's Awakening, Luigi's Mansion 3, and Doom Eternal. In fact, I think these are going to be some of the best games of the year, but there's one that I think could win Game of the Year and that I'm super hyped for. It's coming out this week and that is Astral Chain. So in this video, I'm going to break down everything you need to know and why I think this game is going to be a masterpiece. When it was first announced, it seemed a bit confusing and it was hard to tell what's going on. It looked good, but I wasn't really sold on it. But ever since they showed off gameplay during the E3 Treehouse, it became a must-buy for me. And now that the game is almost out, there's a ton of information and footage. Astral Chain just looks incredible. The game takes place in the future on a man-made island called the Ark. It's a huge city where the remaining population of humanity lives. But now interdimensional aliens called the Chimera have invaded and you have to stop them before all of humanity goes extinct. The Chimera are from another dimension called the Astral Plane, and they are spreading toxic red matter and abducting citizens. You are part of an elite task force called Neuron. What makes you and the task force so special is that you have the ability to wield legions. Legion are living weapons created from the Chimera. They are Chimera aliens that have been physically chained to you and turned into weapons in order to help you defeat the Chimera. You use your legions in combat, but also to help you in your police investigations. The entire backstory and setup for Astral Chain is very well thought out and intriguing. You have captured the alien species and now you're using them to defend against the invaders to help save humanity. And what makes this story even better is the actual combat and gameplay. To start off, the combat system is incredible. It's described as synergetic action. But don't worry, if you aren't huge into action-heavy gameplay, there are other exploration and crime-solving aspects. We'll get into those later on. There are 5 different types of legions that you recruit: sword, axe, beast, arm, and air legions. Each one acts as a different kind of weapon and partner to you. They each have different abilities, different characteristics, different fighting styles, and different skill trees that you can upgrade and customize. There seems to be an incredible amount of depth here. If you just look at the gameplay with these legions, it's awesome. Not only does the game look beautiful and cinematic, but the versatility and depth of the combat is just epic. You can switch between legions at any time and use all 5 in order to defeat enemies and bosses. You can ride your Beast Legion to gain speed advantages over your enemies. It can also use its advanced senses to find items and people. The Arm Legion becomes a suit of armor around you for close range combat. The Air Legion lets you attack at a distance. The Axe Legion can create protective energy shields and explode objects. And lastly, the Sword Legion has super quick melee attacks and can slice through energy currents. You can even chain jump to your Legion, have them attack for you while you heal, and use them to solve puzzles and mysteries. Each Legion really is unique, and with the addition of skill trees, the combat has a perfect amount of depth and they just look super satisfying. There's also a good variety with the enemies and bosses. Each boss fight is different than the last, from super slow powerful enemies to fast flying enemies to a huge monster. You can use your legions to make combos, perform sync attacks, or you can have them fight on their own and use your weapons to fight. You can even use a chain to counter attacks. Your character also has great maneuvering such as backflips, sidesteps, etc. There are different difficulty options for different types of players, as well as different fighting styles depending on how much you use your legions. And yes, you can pet your dog Beast Legion. Now we know the combat aspect of the gameplay is amazing, but what do you do between all the action? Well, this is where general gameplay comes in. As you are part of the Special Task Force, this consists of solving cases. When solving cases, you will track down clues, investigate data through an augmented reality system, clean up red matter, eavesdrop, capture suspects, go on a high-speed chase, and much more. Gameplay also takes you to the Astral Plane dimension. This alien dimension is more dangerous, so there will be more combat, but it also contains more clues and even puzzles. There's even some platforming elements here where you have to use your Legion to chain jump across wide gaps. The game does progress in chapters, however, there are some open world elements such as the plethora of side quests and activities like having to save stray cats, picking up litter, finding loot, helping citizens, and more. Although the world isn't fully connected, it's still a fairly linear experience with a small hub. It's not meant to be a huge open world game, but instead a very purpose-driven game with a lot of different optional content. As you are part of the police force, solving these cases and doing other activities helps increase your police rank, and you can also get bonuses. You can use the money you earn to upgrade yourself, your legions, and buy new equipment. This gameplay loop is very intricate, and I can already tell it's going to be a lot of fun. Astral Chain is heavily story driven and will have you learn more about the Chimera and how to stop them, but you'll also learn more about the many characters in the game. Each character has their own personality and role in the game. The city you're trying to save really feels alive and populated. You can talk with the NPCs, and all the story sections have fully voice acted cutscenes. As for who you play as, you can choose between one of the twins, female or male, and you can fully customize the one you play as. So you can choose your name, hairstyle, skin color, clothing, etc. The twin you don't play as will be part of the story, and their name is Akira. As you can already tell, there's a lot of content within the game, but just how much? Well, besides the story, side quests, and activities, there's also achievements, harder difficulties to unlock, and backtracking to areas that you previously weren't able to access. There are approximately 185 achievements and about 11 chapters, each around 2-3 hours long. So Astral Chain should offer about 25 hours of gameplay. However, trying to 100% complete it could likely offer another 10 hours or so. So there's definitely a good amount of content within the game, and if there was any more, it could become too repetitive and meaningless. So I think the length and the amount of content is good. With an amazing graphical style, HD rumble, a photo mode, full co-op with split Joy-Con, customization, upgrades, skill trees, achievements, side quests, amazing soundtrack, awesome cinematic combat, a mysterious, intriguing story, and relaxing exploration, Astral Chain truly has everything. I am so hyped for this game, and I can't wait to play it. I'm going to be picking it up day one at the 9 PM launch. Astral Chain is a must-buy, and I think all sorts of gamers will enjoy it. I honestly think it could be a contender for Game of the Year, and I haven't even played it yet. It releases August 30th at the full retail price of $60. It's available at retail, or you can pre-purchase it digitally. So now I want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on Astral Chain? Will you be picking it up? Let me know your take in the comments down below. Thanks again for watching.